education is something that I think can make our society whole, but it will keep us competitive. A lot of these companies on the outside that are thinking about moving here, they want a more educated workforce. They want human capital needs to be met here before they move. So we're behind the 8 ball, and there's an urgency on these issues to step up. You're probably wondering, I know Mike is probably wondering here, what is on your agenda specifically? As you know, being a congressional representative entitles that person to speak from a platform on some various issues of national, local, and global significance. So a couple of my ideas really briefly, and I'd love to open it up for Q&A because that's what makes this all worth it. That's your price for admission. Jobs for the Valley. As we've discussed, the unemployment rate here is unacceptably high. Here are a couple of my ideas. We have to embrace our ag character. That's nothing we should refrain from saying. We've got to embrace it. It's a key part of what my family does, and I suspect for many of you too. Congress is debating a lot of free trade agreements right now. Well, we need a representative up there who's going to fight for agricultural rights in these free trade agreements. That's a sensible policy that I think could stimulate ag business here. I read an interesting statistic 2 weeks ago that, frankly, all the net job creation in our country, from Ronald Reagan's presidency to today, has occurred in high-growth startups from year 1 to 5. We need to attract more of those innovators to this valley. We have an H-1B. I know immigration is a little bit of a hot topic, but there's a part of the immigration debate that no one really talks about. That's skilled, legal immigration. And there are a lot of these talented engineers who want to pursue higher education, and they go to wonderful universities like Berkeley, Stanford, UCLA. They come here on visa programs, they get their PhD degrees, and then we send them off. So we're footing the shaft for their education, and that their R&D is occurring somewhere else. Well, maybe we could have an economic renaissance here by inviting them to San Joaquin County. This is a spillover benefit we should embrace. Having currently pursuing my JD at Berkeley, I know Pat has sort of tracked my trajectory a little bit. Pat can attest to one fact. Even though I'm getting that degree, I'm still not from the guild of lawyers who think tort reform is not an issue. Tort reform is an issue. And frankly, I think that's one way we can stimulate job growth in this county.